Hello, all. Welcome to my channel. I am Rajivpujala. In our last videos, we already have watched how to get the last row count here by using the function called get last row. But let's talk more about this last row function, and let's see the behavior of this last row function in detail. Okay, let's jump into the app script and let's create a function. Check the non empty values in a column. Cool. Okay. So function non-empty values. Why I'm naming these functions non-empty values, you'll get to know soon. Okay, let's start with our traditional way of like calling the spreadsheet. So spreadsheet, spreadsheet and dot get active spreadsheet, and then variable sheet is equal to spreadsheet dot get sheet by name. What's the sheet name? Sheet one. Okay, let's if sheet presents, this is like we all know until now. We're like so comfortable. So let's get the variable last row is equal to sheet dot get last row. Okay, logger dot log. So the number of rows in sheet one. Okay, plus last row. Cool. Now let's run this one and see how many are there. There are four, which is really good. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a blank row here. So let's run here, and it is showing 5. So it is showing the number of rows where the data is filled is 5, but whereas if you see there is a blank value here which is not counting. But ideally if you count how many values are there are only 3 excluding the header. There are four, I mean, 3 values in 4 rows. So what we can do, what if you want to the count of number of values rather than this one? So then in that case, we can't rely on this one. So we have to look for an alternative way. So let's write one more function count non-empty values. Okay. And I mean, we have typically we are going to use this as a function. Okay. So I'm going to pass a function called here values. Okay, I'm just assuming that there is nothing but there is something. Variable, I mean initial count is equal to 0, right? And for variable I is equal to 0, I less than values dot length. And what is the values here? No one knows. We are just assuming that there is something called values here. And let's assume the values dot length. The values are like 10 values. And it's like so values dot length it generates like 10. So it loops from I 1 to 10. If values of I of 0 not equal to blank, then I wanted to count is equal to count plus 1, or you can say like count plus plus. Okay, so basically if there are like 10 values, 10 rows. Okay, so I want to go through all of them, and if there are 10 rows, if the row is not blank, then only take the count. So I'm calling this function back to here. Okay, and even before that, let's do one thing. Let's get all the data range here. So variable data range is equal to sheet dot get last row. Sorry, get range. Second row first because I want to exclude the header. Sheet dot get last row. Oops, no, let's do something like it differently. Well, we have only 2 columns, right? Let's get the data from A1 to A. So A to A1 to A, and then and A1 to, I mean, okay, let's do this one. How we have until A5, right? Instead of getting all the one, so A1 to A plus sheet dot get last row Okay, so basically how what this gives, like a1 2, if the last two is 5, a5, something like that. Okay, dot get values. She dot get range of last row. Oops, many typo mistakes, I'm so sorry for that. Dot get values. Okay, this is fine. And now variable count a is equal to, let's call this function here to here, and then let's call the data range. Right now logger dot log count a, and now let's run this one and let's see how many distinct values are there. Interesting. Oops, so here this function is not returning anything, return the count. Okay, cool. A function, if you're expecting calling a function, it should return something. So let's run this one. Okay, the number of rows in the sheet are 5, but the number of distinct values are 4. Thank you for watching my video. Please do watch my rest of the videos. I wish you happy good learning. Bye. Have a good day.